Good morning or afternoon. It's about 12:45 on Friday. The thaw is underway, and we're grateful for that. I was supposed to actually do this video on Monday. I was busy digging out snow in case we need to get out of the driveway in a hurry, and snow drifts and stuff. And so I didn't get to it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and here I am Friday just now getting to it. Really, the weather has got us all out of joint, even in our services. Ever since, I think, 4 weeks in a row, we've had some form of weather on a Sunday night. And so it's been busy with the holiday season and the weather and various things, just a lot of out of joint. I've actually thought about, punting on this or putting this off for 1 week to try to organize ourselves a little better for many reasons, but it's just, I feel I've been preaching we live by faith, not what we can see. I guess take a spoon of my own theories there, and I'm just trusting God to help us get this started in a good way. I have been praying for each one of you throughout this week, the facilitators and hosts. Those are the ones who are receiving this video, and so I want you to know that I've been praying for you. You're in my prayers, and we're looking forward to good things happening. Just to go over a quick summary of the groups. On Tuesday will be our first group meeting, which will be Laverne will be the host, and Carolyn Dillon will be the facilitator. They'll be meeting at Laverne's house. That's Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, I believe they're meeting. And then on Wednesday morning, I'm going to be doing a men's group at 8:30, from 8:30 to about 10. Each group takes about an hour and a half, as time-wise, a little bit longer than I think we're used to. That way we're not rushed. So I'll be doing one at 8 o'clock, 8:30, men's group. And then at 10:30, Shirley, that'll be at Lennon Cafe, I'm sorry. Then at 10:30, Shirley is the host, and Dawnette will be the facilitator. They're doing one at Shirley's house, starting at 10:30. On Wednesday night, the youth will be doing one. John and Sherry will be helping me, but we're going to do the same format. We'll probably have a couple more games than you would have at your home. But anyways, the youth are excited about that, and hopefully they get more involved with the Sunday morning message. And so that's an option or two as well. Also, then on Thursday, we're going to have two groups. One in the evening in place of the Bible study. I'm just going to be doing a group here at the church, which is sort of a no-no. You need to get them in a home or a different environment. Hopefully that will transition to that. Hopefully eventually a facilitator and host will come up out of that group, and we'll be meeting that in someone's home eventually is the idea, but we want to try to keep something sort of semi-normal so we don't lose people in the cracks, so we're going to continue that, but it will be the same thing you're doing in your small groups in your homes. Then on Thursday night as well, in the parsonage, there'll be a ladies group, and we're taking the moms group that met every other week and adding other ladies to it, and so that'll be happening in the parsonage. My wife is a facilitator. We don't have a host yet. We need to get a host for that as well. Then on Friday, our last group will be meeting, which will be the facilitator will be Brad, and the hosts will be April and Brent. I guess they're doing it together as a husband and wife. And so they'll be at April's house that will be meeting as well. That's sort of a continuing of a group that used to meet a little bit. They've been sort of out of joint for a year, and they're going to sort of get hooked up and hopefully add other people to that. It's important that you're inviting people to your group. It's hard for me to say, hey, go to that group, but you can say, hey, come to my group, I think is the way it needs to happen. And so get on the phone, people that you think might be a good fit for where you're at, invite them. We do have sign-ups in the foyers in general, but it'll work better if names are on there Sunday morning. So come and fill in as many people in your group on Sunday morning. I saw Brad and April's group did that. I appreciate that. Just try to get as many names as possible filled in. And so you're going to be inviting people to your group. Now, they don't have to attend the church. They will have to have a means of listening to the sermon, which is the best if you do that in attendance. But we're trying to get those on earlier with the discontinuation of Sunday evening service. I should be able to have that on and uploaded to the web by 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday. After I get home from the van, I'm going to do that right away. And so therefore, people will be able to hear the message. They'll also be able to get the information, the study questions, and the sermon outline right there on the web. It will all be possible. On average, I preach 30 minutes, and that's what's produced on the web each day, 30 to 35, somewhere around there. So we're not talking about a huge amount of time. We want each person to fill out the questionnaire, which will be given out on Sunday morning. And also with the web, there'll be like some study questions. And so that's sort of some protocol. We want to make sure people are thinking ahead of time, doing a little bit of pre-work, so they have good conversation when they get to the study group is the idea. I've been praying for you. I've said that to you before. I just want you to know that I believe God's in this. I'm excited. I definitely believe it's the path we need to go as a church. It'll be more than just the study questions that we're going to be doing. We're going to be building community. Prayer needs to be a great thing, pre-prayer, but also prayer within the group where you get to a place where you can pray for each other. It's important parts of everything we're doing. This is just a sample video that I'll be giving every week to you, and so you know that. You'll be seeing that, and so every Monday I hope to get the video out around 10 or 11 o'clock. That's on my schedule at least. Sometimes there'll be some adjustments. Again, you'll be an email you'll receive, and you just got to click on the link, go to YouTube, listen to it, and I want some feedback from you on various things. We'll be addressing issues. Keep in mind, I've never done this before. There's a lot of new things and different ways that I got to do stuff. I'm working really hard. It's hard. I guess I'm getting old. It's hard to do new things. I've struggled all week to try to ramp up to do this. I don't know if it's fear or what, but I've been having trouble getting my things going besides the snow and stuff like that. But anyways, God's going to help me. He's going to help you. I have great confidence in Him. And we're going to do a great thing for Him, and I believe these small groups are going to transform our church, transform us spiritually, transform the atmosphere in our church, our worship, great outreach mobilization possibilities from this small group, and so I'm really excited for it, and I'm so grateful that you're a part of it. But I just encourage each one of us, let's not run a sprint. We're running a marathon here, and so keep that in mind. There will be ebb and flows to the groups. Our first season of groups will conclude in April. We'll take a break over Easter, stop back up after Easter, go into early summer. This is the first couple weeks of summer. Take a 2-month break then, and then in the fall we'll hit it strong and hard. We should have our act together by then, and these groups should start building intimacy. So we're excited about all this. Again, this is the first time video. I'm praying for you. God's in control, going to do great things. And so if you have any questions, let me know. Email, call me. I do have a new cell phone that works in the church. I don't have to run to various places. I think I'm a lot more accessible. You can text me. I'm doing a lot better with all that stuff. So Facebook me. Any ways you want to do it. But I want to try to make myself available for you in this capacity as much as possible. And again, I'll be giving another video to you on Monday. God bless you.